What is up, guys? Here we are filming one of the greatest rivalries of all time.
Okay.
So on a serious note, today we're going to be filming Ultimate Rivalry. I think it was Jedi versus the Sith.
No.
No. Auburn versus Alabama.
Hell no.
Spotify versus Apple Music. That's it. Today we're going to be filming the difference between Spotify and Apple Music. My name's Jonathan. Jonathan.
I'm J Baby.
Heck yeah. And today, we're just going to go over some of the key differences between Spotify and Apple Music in early 2020.
Spotify or Apple? Spotify or Apple?
Beginning around, I think it was like April 23rd, 2006, in Stockholm, Sweden, I think, is when Spotify was founded. Digital music was just kind of freaking starting. It wasn't even like a big thing at the time. It was like, I mean, you had iTunes, and that was starting to get really popular, but this is right before the iPhone came out. It's really that like weird time. You didn't even have to go see. Most people were still buying CDs at stores, and they were, buying different CDs, buying different things, and they'd burn them onto a disc and burn them onto a computer, and then boom, there you go. In 2015, Apple Music was like, no, absolutely not, and they were like, you know what, we're just gonna kind of like kamikaze into your service and be like,
I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
we're gonna go ahead and release our own thing. So now, the war, no, it's not the USA and Iran. This is the war between Spotify and Apple Music. Stay tuned. It's gonna get real.
Wait, Spotify or Apple?
Apple. Thank God.
So fast forward to 2020. Here we are in a time where we have like Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, YouTube Music, Amazon Music.
Spinrilla.
Everything nowadays. I mean, everybody's trying to compete with everybody. But the big two have always been Apple Music and Spotify.
SoundCloud.
Why?
I mean, we even picked our hats out today to match that Team Apple Music, Team Spotify hats.
No.
We're going to be figuring out which one is the best. Which one do you want to choose? We're going to do an unbiased review, and then we'll tell our personal pick at the end, but we're going to start out being unbiased. But we're basically going to break it down by music selection, features, availability, price, and then we'll just say our choice.
2 plus 2.
Equals 4.
9 plus 10.
21.
Don't even mind.
You stupid.
99.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is the music selection. So basically, which one has the more amount of music? Everyone knows about GarageBand. It's been around since, my God, old age, BC time.
Yeah.
So basically, when you upload your music to like GarageBand or create GarageBand files, it makes it so simple to just turn that music in to what it is on Apple. So then, basically, like, I mean, there's ways to do, like, to upload your music to Spotify, but just the fact that Apple has GarageBand just makes it so much easier to do it on Apple Music, and Spotify don't really have anything like that. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you were trying to upload your music to which one, you're going to have a better chance of, like, doing it less difficulty on Apple Music.
Apple Music is going to reign king in this category. I mean, as far as amount of music in music selection, yes. Now, where Spotify is going to absolutely kill Apple is its discovery algorithm. They curate playlists. They make tons of different things each day. I think they add about 20,000 songs each day. They have like a Discover Weekly feature that they have that has like a certain playlist for each week. That's going to just absolutely kill Apple in that category, which is awesome. A lot of people enjoy it. Personally, I like it.
I like it because, like, So like Spotify, I mean they both have For You, like the tab For You, but Spotify has like your most recent played, your like the most you played in the past month, most like in. All right, so say for instance in 2019, what songs did you play the most in 2019? What genre of music did you like? Spotify has over probably 10 or 15 playlists strictly made for you, and like if you listen to a certain genre or a certain few like artists like that week, then that very next week they're gonna find new music that you have probably not listened to by artists of the same type of music. So like you're listening to new music, stuff that you would like, and Spotify is doing all that on their own. So they would definitely take control of that.
So right now it's 1 versus 1. As far as getting your music out there, if you're the artist, as far as features and to get it out there, Spotify and Apple Music are kind of the same on that. The only difference is that Apple Music is going to pay their artists a little bit more because they have the money to back it up. I mean, it's Apple. You know, they have the money to back it up, whereas Spotify pays half of that. You're still getting money. You're just getting about half of what you would get. But a lot of artists put theirs on both Spotify and Apple Music. So as far as artist selection is going to go, we're going to have to give this one a tie.
Look, wait, one more thing. So like, think about how
boys. Peace out, John's vlog. Give him a like and subscribe to his page, boys.
Thank you.
So guys, while we are here, like he said, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It helps get our videos out there. And since we're a new channel, we really need this. Thank you guys for all your support and all the times that you watched our videos. Love y'all.
basically what I was saying was that back in the day, maybe like 7 years ago, it was iTunes music. You had to buy the music.
Exactly.
So basically, if you're an artist on Apple Music, you're an artist on iTunes. So that money that they're like purchasing, like $2.99 per song, like you're getting revenue off that.
Yeah.
Like so, I would say they do tie, but just because like Apple has that like feature
iTunes to back it
yeah,
up.
iTunes to help out to where like maybe they don't want to pay per month on music, like all of the music. They just want to buy the music they want, which is on iTunes. Like so.
And that's kind of why Apple Music has more songs, because it has 65 million versus Spotify that has 50 million.
I think Apple's main reason for doing what they did with Apple Music is because all these platforms are coming out to where you can download whatever song you wanted to. You just paid a monthly fee. But the fact that Apple already had iTunes, like it was just going to help them out even more, because it's not like they had to go find millions of songs. They already have every single song. They're just putting it on like a streaming platform. So like
Exactly.
it's a win-win for them.
Apple Music is kind of going to take this one as far as music selection goes. So this category is definitely Apple Music.
And this is when we talk about features. What does Apple bring to the table, and what does Spotify bring to the table? So obviously they're both music platforms, but who does it better? So you had to think about it. Apple has a bigger reputation than Spotify does because they have a lot more they have to worry about, like Apple TV, like the devices and stuff. So Apple has a lot bigger reputation they have to hold on to. So that's why they can't like put a lot of bullcrap on like their streaming platform. And social media gets the word out about everything. So if something goes wrong, Apple's gonna be thrown under the bus for it. So that's the thing with Apple Music. So they only let not necessarily the best, but like what falls into their policies, that type of stuff is going to be able to like be on Apple. Spotify like basically like has the same features that like Apple does, but they don't have as strict guidelines they have to follow because, like I said, they don't have it as a big reputation because they don't have to worry about most of those stuff. So that means they can put all their time and like effort into straightly like streaming music for everybody else. Spotify is better in their way because they can focus on the music, but Apple has to focus on like their reputation, which also makes it like their features have to be the best too.
Also, one thing that you forgot to mention was that on Apple Music specifically, you have the lyrics section, which just came out in iOS 13. Lyrics is a big deal. So obviously for features, I think it's kind of a draw, but we're going to go with Apple Music because of the fact that they have lyrics on.
Yeah, because I'll be on Spotify and I'll be trying to sing along.
Yeah,
I can't sing along. Don't know the damn
Can't sing
lyrics.
along when you don't know the lyrics. So, Genius is on there, but it has like the story behind the lyrics, and not a lot of people want to hear that. So, number 3. I think this is gonna kind of go without saying. Apple Music took the first 2, but Spotify is definitely gonna take availability. I mean, it's just available on everything. There's literally probably nothing that you will find that is not available on gaming systems, TVs. I mean, shoot, you name it, it's on there.
Can
And
you
if-
get Apple Music on PlayStation? No. Can you get Spotify? I believe so.
Skylar, do you have Spotify on your PlayStation?
Oh my goodness, it just so happens that I do.
Honestly, I mean, if you're looking at it that way, Spotify is definitely gonna reign king. It's available on speakers, smart speakers, everything. Just about everything you can pick.
Alexa, play Spotify.
Alright, number 4, price.
So let's go in and get this straight. Spotify and Apple Music both have the same prices. It's the same prices. But Spotify, when you buy like premium for Spotify, you get Hulu,
Showtime
Showtime,
and Spotify Premium.
and Spotify Premium. So you're getting like TV streaming applications. Like
Just for being a student. Apple Music has started to include, if you get the student one, now that's only with the student account, just so that you know. That's only for the $4.99. However, if you have Apple Music, you get Apple TV Plus, but I mean...
so who wins this one?
So, I mean, my personal choice, I'm going to give it to Apple Music. I mean...
I'm gonna give it to Spotify just because like you're getting 2 other like things with a Spotify Premium.
He's more a Spotify guy. I'm more an Apple Music guy. I've had both since I was like 15, I think. And yeah, I don't know. Apple Music is what I personally choose. It's not like a serious review. I know some people sit down and make a serious review. I'm just in here with my friends, you know, Sky and me and Jalen. And we got Gabe over here. And Riley. Yep.
Hey.
Gabe, Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify. Dude, that's me.
Apple Music or Spotify?
Well, since I currently own Apple Music and not Spotify, I think I'm gonna have to go with Apple Music because I just like it really much. I can follow my friends on there, and I got songs that I playlist from a long time ago, and they're still on there, so I can still listen to them because I put them on a playlist a long time ago.
You can listen to the soundtrack on Netflix.
Oh, dude, you could go to this Netflix show, and they're on the Apple Music, and the soundtracks from there, they go to Apple Music. So like, if you don't want to go to the whole Netflix like movie just to hear that one song, you can just go to Apple Music and look it up, and it should be on there on the playlist of the movie. It should be.
Good job, Kyler.
Especially Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. You got all the music on it. I listen to it. Yeah, instead of going back.
Yeah,
instead
the
of
never-ending story. Never-ending story.
Instead of going back to the TV show and going to that specific episode and then they're like fast recording it all the way to the song, I just go to the Apple Music and I go to that song and then listen to it.
All right.
And you need to go to speech class.
Hey, I took that last semester, stupid idiot. But you know.
All right, so now we're gonna get to our choices.
All right, guys. So that is the end of the video. But one last thing we got to do is, what is our choice? I'm Team Apple Music.
Spotify.
Yeah. I mean, I figured as much. Although I like both of them. I really don't know what to choose. That's why I said it's unbiased.
They're both really good.
I mean, they're both either one that you have, you're gonna like it. I just got both because I can't choose.
So just know if you pick one, you're not gonna be disappointed because you didn't choose the other one.
Yeah. Personally, if you're going for the more budget-friendly one, as far as like family plans go, with Spotify, you have to all live at the same address in order to get the family plan, whereas us all boys are on Apple Music family plan and we don't live at the same address. Yeah. So,
but the good thing about Spotify is, especially if you're a college student, is that if you do the college where you get $4.99, you get Hulu and Showtime. So like
exactly,
like
and we're
TV.
always
So
streaming stuff.
It just depends. Like, are you in a family yet? Or are you in college? Just pick one.
Yeah. So whichever one you choose, you're not gonna go wrong with. Ending here, some sort of ending.
Peace out, my truckers and my mama cuh.
Aye. Riley, what do you think about it?
Riley, you remember, man.
I think that if you listen to music, that sometimes those little ants will come out of your ear hole and rub your toes.
Why?
Which one takes the sound of music to your ears and makes you feel electric inside? Which one makes you feel like you can run around for 30 years? You let me know in the comments below.
Sorry, I had something in my throat, dude.
Yeah, just to let you know, neither of them are on Spotify or Apple Music, so you don't have to worry about which one that you choose.
I am on Apple Music. I'm actually on both, stupid.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Spider-Man.
Oh God, I am.
Get a job at DoorDash.
I'm Spider-Man.
Rush Kappa Sig, baby. Rush Kappa Sig.
Hell no.
Oh my god. Alright, next is availability.
Alright, more people, I mean, some people enjoy it. I
I
enjoy it
let
sometimes.
my guard down, then you pull the walk.
But, I mean, he's got the green hat on. We knew he was Spotify. White hat. Apple.
What are the odds that y'all wear those same hats in correlation to the streaming platforms you liked?
Michael Myers, what are you thinking? Slit your throat if it's Apple Music, or axe if it's Spotify. Which one are you choosing? So guys, right now we are going to be doing... Alright guys, so our next category is going to be features, and this is... So our second category...
Stop.